Taurus, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. All right, so we have the Three of Cups in reverse, your energy. Your person, the Eight of Cups, okay? They're viewing you as the Four of Pentacles. What you're not seeing is the Page of Wands. We need to be careful with this person's energy. And we see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And we see the Queen of Swords in reverse. So a lot of my Taurus here, I feel like you're not communicating with this person. This definitely feels like an ex, somebody who may have walked away. Maybe you walked away or you're in some sort of third party or with somebody else at this time. But I do feel like, you know, my Taurus, you still might either hold a grudge or you're still kind of feeling hurt, angry, upset, resentful towards this person. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, you may feel, see, or you saw or sense that there was some sort of third-party interference in this connection. All right, and that type of betrayal, it definitely just lands differently. All right, so let's see, Page of Wands in reverse. Some of my Taurus here, you might be feeling a little bit foolish. But Spirit's telling you not to. I mean, this person looks like they're quite emotionally immature. This person may have been very off and on with you. They might have been really slick also about, you know, kind of being a player, right? Like very charming, very loving, but it does feel like something was off. And a lot of my Taurus, you may be kicking yourselves and saying, you know, I knew it, or I should have listened to my gut. But this is not the time to beat yourself up, Taurus. This is a time to extend yourself grace and focus on healing. All right, you're viewing this person as the Page of Pentacles. So some of you, this person has sent a message that either you haven't read yet or you haven't responded to yet. The Page of Pentacles is telling me that there's a part of you that feels a bit conflicted here is what I'm getting, because I do think this person, there's like an innocence about them. There's a sweetness about them. There's something that you really do want to trust here. But then there's another part of you, there's like this little niggle that's saying, yeah, but something's off, right? So with the Eight of Cups here, this person, you know, this person may have walked away from you, or you know, it's seemingly they've walked away and they're not coming towards you. They're not chasing you. But this Eight of Cups is kind of interesting because she's not really walking away. All of these cups are kind of spilled and cracked and broken around her, but she's still kind of looking right at you, or, you know, kind of side-eyeing you here. So it's like this person hasn't really gone anywhere is what I'm getting. All right, we see the Ace of Cups in reverse. They're feeling the consequences of their actions is what I'm hearing. This person is feeling a sense of lack or loss here when it comes to this connection. And I feel like this person is realizing that they either let you go, let you get away, but there's a part of them that's realizing that they do not want to hold back. They want to try to work things out with you. Now, they're viewing you as the Four of Pentacles, which is telling me they know that you're holding back, Taurus. They see you as somebody stable. They see you as somebody grounded. But at the same time, too, it's like this person hasn't let you go. That, you know, this is like, you know, holding on. So in a lot of ways, this person is still holding on to you. The Sun in reverse. Okay, so they may feel like you're hiding something, or they may see that you're, you know, happily moving on, or like everything's okay. But this can kind of be a fake it till you make it energy. So they might not fully trust that you are happy and that you've moved on. Again, you know, I don't know if that's true or not, but that is a little bit of an egotistical projection there, but we'll see. And we see the Temperance energy in reverse. This is you giving them the cold shoulder, Sagittarius energy. They know that something here needs to be healed. Something here has been off balance, that you're feeling drained. But the Page of Wands energy in reverse is telling me this person is lacking confidence. And I also do feel like this person was lacking emotional maturity, Taurus. We see the Hierophant card. They do think about you. It does feel like this person wants a relationship with you. But again, their energy is kind of scattered. And, you know, I'm wondering if they allow other entities, other energy to kind of mess with this relationship that they're seeing has potential, or maybe you were in a higher level of commitment with this person, but I'm kind of getting their foolishness and their immaturity really messed with this connection. All right, now with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the way I'm reading this card is that there is something off, or there's something that's not particularly healthy about this connection, Taurus. Okay, we see the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is releasing negative attachments, getting through a very heavy cycle. But I do feel a lot of my Taurus, you have been focused on your own healing here, and you're ready to release in order to have a new beginning. And with the Six of Wands in reverse, I think you're going to be kind of ignoring this person. Again, if they've sent you a message or they want to send you a message, some of you, you're not really ready or open for that. We see the Queen of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, I do think this person wants to manifest you. I think they're missing the relationship or the connection, but I feel like they still, like they're not quite ready. That's the energy I'm getting. But let's check in with our Oracle deck and see. What do my Taurus need to know most about this person, please? All right, so they, some of you were in a partnership, or this was moving towards a higher level of commitment. This person may be mirroring you in some ways, but remember that relationships reflect our wounds. And if you have somebody here who's non-committal, or you have somebody here who's not ready to step up, it may just be that this person still has some healing to do and some maturing to do. Now, they are doing some introspection as a result of what's going on here, and we see abundance. So this person is trying to manifest you. I definitely see that. They know what they want, and that's you, but it's like they want you, but it's like, are they ready? I feel like that's the main question here, Taurus. And what are their motives for wanting to come back around? Is it because they genuinely miss you and they're ready to work on this partnership and meet you where you are, give you what you need, okay, compromise? Or is it because their ego doesn't want to see you with somebody else, or, they miss what you gave them? So you're going to have to do, you're going to have sit yourself down and have a strong conversation here, Taurus, about what their motives really are. Now, obviously after talking to this person or hearing this person out, or just giving yourself some distance here to look back and see, was this really right? Okay, so we see I can't reach out. So again, this person is lacking confidence. I feel you leaving me behind, absolutely. And I admire you, Taurus. Okay, and for a lot of you too, this person may have walked away and kind of moved into something else, or maybe they acted like everything was fine, but this is kind of feels like a classic case of like there was a breakup or there was some sort of rift, and this person didn't really focus on that healing, and it didn't really hit them until later on. Meanwhile, it looks like you have been focused much more on healing and feeling all the feels, okay? So let's see what advice and guidance Spirit has for you here. Advice and guidance for my Taurus. All right, so we see sometimes life stings. Yeah, so this definitely has been painful. It hasn't been an easy situation. And surrender now, moth spirit. So I do think this person feels like, they're drawn to you like a moth to a flame. But more so, I just kind of feel like, Taurus, you're being guided towards the light. You're being guided towards what's truly warm, what's truly beneficial for you. And, it may not be this person, okay? But only you and yourself will know. All right, so let's see, Taurus. Oh, anything else you need to know before we close this out? Wish will not be granted. Yeah, and some of you did have a wish here to be in a higher level of commitment with this person. For others of you, this person is really hoping, wishing that, you can get back together, or like you can, be engaged again, or whatever your situation is, right? So we see carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. All right, and we see tankard, not tanked, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So I do see that there's like a silver lining here in this reading, but it kind of feels like things are working out not really the way that you wanted them to or that you hoped to, but they're working out for the best here. All right, my lovely Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.